Question number 1. What is your first memory of Kayla?
My first memory of Kayla. My first memory of Kayla was when you, Lexi, had brought her over to the house in Salisbury, and we were about to go to Uno's, and I just remember I was literally in front of this gorgeous, cute little Braun that was standing in front of me, and that was my first memory of her. I didn't know what she was about. I had no idea what her personality was. I knew nothing about her, but I just remember her being a pretty gorgeous individual standing in front of me.
I love it. All right. Question number 2. Where was your first date?
So our first date was actually at my house in Salisbury when we were in college, and I invited her over, and we came over, or she came over, and we were basically sitting inside of our living room watching a movie. That was our first date.
Lovely. Question number 3. Where was your first kiss?
Our first kiss was the first day that I met her. So some of you might argue that that is a bad decision. I argue against that since I am
Great
marrying her.
decision.
It's really on the dance floor when Usher was singing DJ Falling in Love Tonight. We kissed during that song on the dance floor at Brew River.
Aw, that's so lovely. All right. Question number 4. What was your favorite trip together?
The best trip that we ever had together was one of the first time that I ever went to Key West. The first time I ever went to Key West was the second time that I ever flew on an airplane. And I was extremely nervous because I do not like airplanes at all. And she sat obviously right next to me. And we went from DC to Miami and then from Miami to Key West. Now, when you fly from Miami to Key West, they put you on a smaller plane. It was amazing. Key West was absolutely gorgeous. I mean, you have palm trees everywhere. Who can argue how beautiful Key West is? And obviously, her mom and Kevin were fantastic. I mean, so warming, so welcoming, just anything we needed. And that was probably one of the best trips that we've ever had together.
All right. Question number 5. What is Kayla's favorite food?
Kayla's favorite food. Wow, that is a tough question. If I had to pick one,
Mm-hmm.
Kayla's favorite food would be, she'll probably shoot me for saying this, okay, but it's Taco Bell, okay? She
Yes.
orders a T10, okay, with beef, okay, 2 of the Doritos, Nachos, Locos, Tacos, and she gets a Baja Blast, and then she also gets what is that thing called? It is a cheesy bean and rice burrito, okay, and then sometimes she'll also get a what is it called? Chicken quesarito, but that's just because I've had that influence on her as well.
What is Kayla's favorite movie or show?
So Kayla's favorite movie slash show, if I had to guess, because she has multiple, but she loves watching The Challenge. Okay, she loves watching Jersey Shore, and she is a big fan of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And thanks to you, Lexi, she is a fan of Xena the Warrior Princess. Exactly. Yes, all the time.
Okay. What is Kayla's most prized possession?
Oh, that's easy. It's me.
That's awesome. Okay. What one chore does she hate doing the most?
Oh my God, she hates cleaning the bathroom or laundry. I'm not sure which one is which, but I have very particular things. I need things dusted. I need things wiped down, right? But I'm pretty sure the bathroom and laundry is probably the number one thing she hates doing.
That's funny. What do you do that annoys her the most?
Oh my God. Great question. Great question. Probably the one thing that I do that annoys Kayla the most is not being decisive. I'm sure most couples have this problem where it's like, where do you want to go to eat? Where do you want to go to eat? I don't know. You want American? You want Chinese? So me not being decisive is probably the one thing that really annoys her the most.
Okay. What does she do that annoys you the most?
Probably the same. Indecisiveness, right? Because it's a complimentary thing. So if I ask her where she wants to go, she's like, I don't know where you want to go, right? Most couples have that problem. So indecisiveness is probably the one thing that probably annoys me the most about her.
Okay. What item of clothing would she throw away from your closet?
Ooh, great question. Um, the one piece of article that she would probably throw away is my sweatpants. I call them my fat girl sweatpants. I put them on when I get home from work. They are my fat girl sweatpants. I put them on to feel comfortable. She has gotten me now since then a new pair of sweatpants. However, I will not wear them because they are not hemmed to the correct height. So she wants me to throw away my old pair so I can wear the new pair for her.
You need to break them in.
I need to break them in. But I also have to keep them hemmed. They are too long.
You need to get them in.
Kayla, you remember that.
Just cut them off.
Cut them off.
Who is her favorite band or artist?
Oh, that is a very tough question.
I know.
She is a big fan of Queensryche. Queensryche, 80s hair metal band is what she loves. Queensryche is, if I had to guess, would probably be her favorite band. Silent Lucidity holds a very, it holds a very special meaning for her and her mother, which is why I think that is one of the bands that she holds very near and dear to her heart.
Awesome. Who is her celebrity crush?
Oh, wow, celebrity crush. There was one time that I was talking to her about Kate Beckinsale, so I'm going to say that Kate Beckinsale is probably one of her better crushes, right?
Okay. If she could have one superpower, what would it be?
The ability to read minds.
And now we're getting into the sweet questions.
Ooh.
What do you love most about her?
Oh my gosh. The one thing I love about Kayla, oh god, it's so hard to pick one thing. If it was physical, I would have to say her eyes. Her eyes are the most gorgeous things that I've ever seen. I could stare into them for hours. For a more personality risen thing, is she is the most caring person in the world. I know before I said that she is very indecisive. The reason why she is so indecisive is the fact that she is always caring about what I want to do, what makes me happy. So that is one of her qualities that I love about her, is that she is constantly concerned about what other people are feeling, and for me it's personally about what I am feeling. So that is one of the things I love about her. She's constantly worried about if I'm okay, if I'm happy, right? It doesn't matter if I want to come home and play video games or if I want to come home and watch a movie with her. She is totally content with whatever it is that I'm doing. And she's so easygoing. So two-part question. Easygoing, and she is very caring. So it kind of goes hand in hand with one of her favorite qualities that I love about her.
That's awesome. And what would you think that she would say that she loves most about you?
Well, she loves my body. I mean, how can you not like this, right? No, but on a serious note, well, let's go unserious real quick. Unseriously, she loves my butt, right? It's this tight little thing. She tells me all the time. Sorry, Joanne, I apologize for saying this, but she is very happy with my tush. And on a more, I guess, more provoking schedule is that I think that she is very happy with the fact that I am a go-getter, I guess you could say. Like, I know that I said earlier that I am very indecisive, but there are a lot of things in life that I am very decisive about. So if there is something certain that I want to go for, I'm very driven, I'm very motivated. She sees a lot of work ethic in what I do, especially with the job that I have right now.
All right. What is your favorite part about Kayla's body?
This is a sexual question. Joanne, Kevin, I apologize. Most guys are either into breasts or they're into butts. After meeting Kayla, I am now more of a butt fan. So, fortunately for me, Kayla has the whole package, which is great for me. Again, sorry, I apologize. But yes, that is probably, and besides of the sexual things, again, I love her eyes. Her eyes are just, they're absolutely gorgeous. I cannot, staring at Kayla, like, it's like, I mean, no joke, like, I'm not lying, like, no joke, looking at Kayla, like, when I see her, for me, it's like looking at an angel. Like, and I shit you not. Like, all jokes aside, all sexual things aside, looking at Kayla, she is literally like an angel. I could stare at her every time I see her, no matter if she is sick, no matter if she is healthy. I look at her, and it's it's hard for me to describe like how I feel about Kayla when I look at her. But I don't have to look at her sexually, her body. I can literally look at her face, and I am just so overwhelmed with the fact of her beauty and her joy, and I know what kind of person she is, and that's what really gets me is that like she literally looks like an angel. Like she is so beautiful to me.
Okay. And my last question for you, how many kids does Kayla want?
Oh my goodness! When you ask that, I kind of think about how many kids I want to have. We've talked about it, and honestly, 2 kids, 3 kids.
Okay.
I mean, she wants a big family, and so do I. We're gonna start with one, and we're gonna probably end up with hopefully 3 or 4,
Okay.
right? But then again, we also have to think about the dogs that we're gonna have.
How many dogs are you gonna have?
At least 2.
I didn't think about asking that question.
Yeah, so we're gonna have 6 kids, four kids and 2 dogs. So we're gonna have 6 kids. Kayla, I love you more than life itself. I would do anything. I would jump over the moon for you. I would literally, jump in front of a car for you. Like there's no words that can describe how much I love you. I am so excited to be getting married to you. The family that I am getting married to could not be a better family. Joanne, Kevin, Greg, Cheryl, Dean, everybody that's involved. Like I could not be happier with the family that I am getting involved with. It is such a blessing to be able to be in the situation and the position that I am right now, because honestly, like this is probably one of the best situations that I could probably be in, and the family that I'm getting into is so wonderful.
Blow her a kiss. Perfect. Again.
I am so glad that I am not going to be around to see this video.
No, what did you say right before that?
Oh, super sweaty. Palms red, completely sweat driven, armpits done. Yeah, ready for this to be over.